In this box is a doll I've just received, and for now I'm not really sure whether I'm going to be keeping her or not. She looked beautiful in the pictures, but I just haven't decided. So please leave me a comment when you finish watching this video to help me decide whether or not this doll is a keeper. The doll in here, she is an FR Nippon doll. She was designed by Integrity Toys, but is licensed to Azone International and is produced in Japan. She's only available through Asian dealers of Integrity Toys, so she can be quite difficult to find. This particular model is called Misaki Wildflower. She's a limited edition of only 300, and she originally cost about 25,000 yen or 195 US dollars. I didn't manage to get her from a dealer, but I did manage to pick her up afterwards at about the same price. You can still find her, it's not that easy. Please have a look. We're going to open her up and let me know what you think. Dolls from the FR Nippon collection come in this nice white shipper box. It's a lot more lightweight than the brown shipper box that comes directly from Integrity Toys, and that can make them more cheaper to post internationally, which is nice when you have to order them from Asia. They also have the name of the doll printed really clearly on the front, so it's easy to remember who the shipper box belongs to. If we open it up, we see right away the doll inside. She's got this printed window box with these circles that are cute. They replicate the FR Nippon logo, which has that circle, and they allow us that window in to see the doll that's inside. We can see Misaki's face poking out there, just looking at us, and some of her clothing that's inside. So let's get her opened up and take a closer look. The way she's packaged is a little bit different from dolls that come straight from Integrity Toys. We can see that she's tied into her box with a ribbon. The stand's behind her, just like it would be in another Integrity Toys box. But her accessories, they're all attached in these little packets rather than in a neat little tray. That's perhaps not quite as pretty, but it does make it easy for us to see what she comes with. So we can see straight away she's got a layered top, this blouse that has sections that are sheer and sections that are yellow. She's got shorts that have this lovely feature of the pocket made in a different fabric from the outer, and she's also got a faux button on those, which again is a really nice feature on a doll this size. She's got long socks that have pink stripes around the top in a different fabric. And in her packets, we can see that, like most Integrity Toys dolls, she has spare hands available. We'll see how to change them a little bit later. At the top, she's got glasses and some jewellery. One of the features of dolls from Integrity Toys is the high quality of the jewellery that they come with. It's one of the things that really sets them apart from Barbies and other dolls in the 12-inch scale. Down the bottom, below the hands, she's got this adorable little purse that's heavily decorated with beading. It's pink and in faux leather, and then she's got these boots, and I would say the other defining feature to me of the quality of Integrity Toys dolls is the shoes. Unlike most other dolls, Barbie, Momoko, for example, who are in this size, these shoes have zips. They have soles. They really replicate real shoes. Now let's get all these items out of the box. Misaki is free from her box now, so we can have a look at her in full. Obviously, we already got a pretty good look at her in the box. We could see everything, but there are a few extra features we can just take a look at. So she does come like most integrity toys with a little tag on her wrist that labels her. It's a bit different from what you see on Fashion Royalty or Poppy Parker, but it still identifies her, and it's got the little logo there of the FR Nippon dolls. Her knees come with that plastic wrap as to protect them in transport. Generally, it's pretty easy to get that off with just a little snip, and then you can peel it straight off. And that allows us to pose her nicely, as she does have good jointing all around, including her knees. So I've got that plastic wrap straight off, and she is totally free. Now I want to show you her hair. This was probably the feature that convinced me to purchase this doll, because I saw that she had this really intricate braiding. So she's got a double braid that comes down into 2 long ponytails. I've never seen that hairstyle before, and I thought it was quite unique. It's also a really lovely coppery colour that goes very well with this yellow on her shirt. It is a double layer top, opens at the back with hooks, and we can see that she has a little tube top there. It's got some plastic hooks, I can see. If I take it off, in most cases, that invisible plastic hook is probably going to break, and it might not sit as well on her later. So I won't fully undress her now, as I do like the outfit. You can undress this doll. It's quite safe to. You will be able to redress her afterwards, but you might not just quite get the top to ever sit in exactly the same position before. That's really common with this sort of doll. I love that the fabric that they've used for the tube top is the same fabric that has the features on the shorts. And if we notice, all 4 of those pockets on the shorts are fully working pockets, which is again a really nice feature. Her hands that are attached are long nail hands, if you can see that in the video. The spare hands that she comes with are nearly the same, except that they don't have the long nails. I think in most cases, collectors like to display the dolls with the long nail hands. I do, they're a bit more unique, but we can swap them off for a more natural look. It's pretty easy to swap the hands off, and although I am going to leave the long nail ones on today, I will show you how to take it off, because we can get her bracelet on. So we just grip quite hard to the arm, pull and wiggle the hand, and it comes straight off. That allows us very easily to slip the bracelet over the wrist and then reattach the same hand, or just by wiggling it on, or if we prefer, we could have put her short nail hands on there. She's got these long socks I mentioned before. There's not a lot more to mention there, really. We can start to dress her now with the other items. Before I do that, I just want to mention the other jewellery that came. Hopefully, yes, we can see that nicely. That's a tiny little bee. I just think that's such a cute detail. That's her earring. And the thing I want to mention about her earrings is that with many fashion dolls, you do need to sort of pierce the ears separately before you can get the earrings in, but I can see that this hole in her ear is quite large, so I'm going to be able to hopefully slide that earring straight in with no extra effort needed. And that's just that really cute little bee, which is such a beautiful detail. So we'll dress her with her other items now. everything comes together as a really interesting whole that shows off the eclectic style that I love in the FR Nippon dolls. She's got a mix of colours, a mix of different aesthetics, those little cowboy boots along with the really stylish purse. And that's one of the things that makes these dolls unique and stand out from the other Integrity Toys dolls. My criticism is that for the price tag, to be honest, she's a bit thin on accessories. They are cute, the ones she has, but it's just one outfit. It's definitely not a gift set. And she has some adorable little extras, but they are just that. They are little. So in terms of value for money, I'm not sure she really hits the mark, but she is lovely. Now, as I said, I'm not going to undress her today, but just to do a little comparison of the body, I do have a different FR Nippon doll here. She's best in brocade. They do all share the same body, and you can see here the jointing that she has, so under the bust, elbows, knees and ankles. This is near on identical as a body to the Poppy Parker body. Now, hopefully you're familiar with Poppy Parker. She's one of the most popular of the Integrity Toys dolls. And if we have a look at these three there all together, we can see that essentially we've got three identical dolls. My Poppy has the high heel feet, but there is also a Poppy version with the same bending ankles with flat feet so that she can wear a variety of shoes. In fact, most Poppy dolls come with both feet, whereas FR Nippon, she only has those flat feet with the bending ankles. So again, that's a slight disadvantage of the FR Nippon over some of the other Integrity Toys dolls, and in terms of value, that is going to affect it. But the good thing about these dolls having such a similar body is that the clothing is going to fit exactly the same between FR Nippon and Poppy Parker. So for a lot of fans of the standard Integrity Toys lines, that's going to make it really straightforward to get clothing. All of these dolls will also fit many Barbie outfits, and again, that's really useful. Now here she is in her full glory. So we can see all her different features, her hair, her outfit, her accessories, and her face. You can see that her face has a significantly more anime, more stylized look than Poppy Parker and also than some of the other Integrity Toys dolls lines. I think that's something that makes her quite unique. You can see why she's the one who is produced in Japan rather than, you know, sold for a US market, because she does have that very different aesthetic. I think it makes her display really nicely alongside some of the other Integrity Toys and just give a different pop to your collection. My criticism really is the value for money. She is a little bit dearer than many of the Integrity Toys dolls. And in terms of what she comes with, to be honest, it's probably less than the majority of them. She has fewer accessories. She has fewer extra parts. She's just got the extra hands. She doesn't have the extra feet. But she is very nice and versatile. She can change her clothes and wear a whole variety. Will I keep her? Well, why don't you help me to figure that out?